Hi everyone, hope you're having a great day, and I hope you like haul videos because I have a fairly big one. I was in the US for a couple of weeks, which I frequently am, and sometimes I'll arrange for parcels to be sent there when I know I'm going to be there. So today I have some eBay, some Joom, Hobby Lobby. What else do I have? Dollar Tree, a little bit of Dollar General, Joann, Walmart. So we'll try to go through it relatively quickly. I love haul videos because when I watch what other people haul, sometimes I see things that I didn't know existed, or if it's Dollar Tree or Dollarama here in Canada, sometimes YouTubers show their hauls and they have stuff that we don't have. Like Tina Kazarian, if you watch her, she lives in Ontario. I live in the East. She has amazing dollar stores because the stuff she hauls, I've never seen. But it gives me hope because I think, well, eventually I'll have it. So anyway, let's start with eBay. If you're into junk journaling, you immediately would know why these are pretty cool, right? Wax paper bags. You can make glassine bags, and I do it, but these are amazing to go into a junk journal. So I'm looking forward to using those. So that's one eBay item. And then I got a really good deal on eBay on the 3 kinds of Nouveau gilding flakes. I don't know if you've ever tried them before, but I got the 3 of these for $18 from the same seller. So that was an amazing deal because you can pay up to $12 for one, which I kind of refuse to do. I could buy it in the dollar store, but I really wanted the quality, and I liked the container better than the dollar store container, and I was okay with $18 for all 3. And I got these from the same seller. It's these Tim Holtz items. So these are your ball and chain little connectors. So you have some lengths of chain, and then you have different the connectors, but there's different colors, like sort of like a brassy gold, the more charcoal looking. So three different metallic forms. Yeah, so I like those. And these tiny little flashcards, I didn't know they existed until I went looking for something else, and I came across these in someone's eBay listings, these tiny little flashcards, which will be really cute in junk journals. So there's those. And then this is, all of this is from one seller. I saw lots of people hauling from Tuesday morning their Prima stuff. And this is the pattern that is Flirty Fleur. So here's the paper. I mean, if you watch haul videos, especially Tuesday morning hauls, you've seen this before because everybody has it. But I had to order it on eBay because even when I'm in the US, I'm not near a Tuesday morning. So this paper is just so pretty. Double-sided. There's cutouts, little journaling cards, and so I like that. But the reason I originally wanted it was because in someone else's haul, they showed the little journaling cards, and I only wanted those. But then, of course, I was sucked in because someone had a lot of stuff with great prices. I mean, I won't show all of them because, like I said, you can see these, and you probably have a bazillion times. So I got the little journaling cards, I wish I could see better, 3x4, and then I got the 4x5 ones, quite similar. I got an ephemera pack, which seems to be broken, because I keep dropping pieces on my desk. Yeah, so the ephemera pack, and some of the flowers. I normally never buy these because I can make them, but they matched. What the heck, right? And I liked these two from the same seller. They're the little journaling cards, but a little more girly. So I liked those. And then, because of my glassine bag fetish, I got these glassine envelopes. Those are adorable. And then these tiny ones. I mean, I can make these. They're 2 by 2, 100 of them. The time that it takes me to mess around making 4 or 5, okay, I'm not sorry I spent like, I don't know, $4 and some shipping for this. I'm not sorry, because the last time I made a handful of them, it was worth $8 of my time to buy those. Yeah. And then, oh my word, I bought way too many of those. Look at this. I don't remember buying this many. Holy cow. I am set. Like, look at this. That's a lot. Those are typically for stamps, but I just think they're going to be great in junk journals. So that's that. I don't need that trash. And what else did I get? Oh my word, these were so adorable. Look at that little deer. This was also from eBay. I got it because of that. I'm totally hooked on that. The rest is cute too. Love the bow for baby cards or whatever, but that sold me. That's it. I had to order. It was in my cart. And I love these. They're a little more modern style than I usually use, because I prefer vintage, but I don't know why. They called out to me. So they ended up in my cart. It was that simple. And this, people have hauled this too. The Graphic 45 Love Notes. This paper is just beautiful. It doesn't matter if you get the 12 by 12 or, this one's the 8 by 8, but oh, I'd buy it again. I mean, it's just cutouts and the rose motif and the red. I think it's technically related to Christmas. Yeah, it's in the Christmas Magic collection, but there's nothing Christmassy about it, technically, except for the red. And yeah, I don't find it Christmassy at all. And I love it. So that ended up in my eBay cart too, without any hesitation. Also from eBay, I have to put this stuff away because otherwise I would have no more room to keep showing you stuff. Sorry if it's noisy. Okay, more eBay stuff. These buttons. Different sizes of real wood buttons. I love them. Does a person need this many? Maybe, eventually. Not worried about it. And, oh, this is lovely. I mean, you can get this on AliExpress, but I don't want to wait 2 months. I've done the AliExpress thing, and I do have a few things I could show you a haul video for, but oh, the 2 months is excruciating for me. And sometimes you get a surprise when you open the package. You might have clicked on A and B, and they sent you C and D. I don't have time for that, to wait 2 months for that. But anyway, look at this. I mean, it's just so cute. Obviously, I'm going to have to flatten it out some. But yeah, that called out to me too. Love it. Okay. So I think, oh, and of course, I got these stamps. This is just a collection of, which collection did I pick? Yeah, 100 different U.S. commemorative postage stamp lot used, and they're off paper. Actually, I looked through them quickly. Only one of them was still stuck to a hunk of envelope. I can live with that. So, and that was for 100 of them. I don't even remember. Might have been $6.99 or something. I can live with that too. It's not that I needed them. I have plenty, but there's 100 of them in different sizes, and they're brightly colored, and I love the fact that they were used. So they've got the black line already through them. So that was a good choice. And then also off eBay, vintage books. You pay a little too much for them, but we don't have a lot of the same thrift store options that exist in the US, and if we do, they're not cheap. So, oh, yeah, I'll show that after. So I got, this is a standard junk journalers. Most of them have it in their junk journals. The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. Another reason I love haul videos is because when I see the books that people have used in their junk journals and how they did it, it gives me ideas. right? So, I mean, I've seen people with pretty clever ideas for using these pages of text. The florals are lovely, but you might say, oh, what am I going to do with that text? But people have great ideas for that text. So it's that one. This is, would never in a million years have thought of this, but I saw someone else haul a stamp catalog, an old one. This is from 1933. So the reason I love it is because including that inside your junk journal, like the different size text, you could make little envelopes or pockets out of it. It's just really cool. You could cut the tiny little pictures of the stamps out, but they all have this mark through them. Every single one has this clear little line through them, so that looks kind of stupid. So I wouldn't cut those out. But and then I saw Patricia Viramontes. She had this in one of her thrift store hauls, and I'll bet you she paid a lot less than I did. But anyway, I liked some of the pictures that she showed when she did her haul video, like some, you know, there's just some vintage sort of themed photographs in here. You know, like look at that. That's sweet. You could certainly take a page, fold it in half, and like, and that one, I love that one. Just examples. So haul videos are amazing for that. You see things that you didn't think of. So happy about those. Now for Hobby Lobby. I always find it expensive. Hobby Lobby. I don't know. It was okay. I did all right. My main reason for going to Hobby Lobby was because we're collectively giving an anniversary gift. And maybe I shouldn't show what I got her, because if she ever watched this, then she'd already know. So, okay. Maybe after the anniversary I'll show. So I got myself this table runner. It's supposed to be Christmassy, but it's red and gray. And I didn't want it for Christmas. I just wanted it because I liked it. And of course, because it was in the Christmas collection, it was 60% off. So $14.99 was 60% or 50% off. Sorry, I could live with that. $7.50 for that nice table runner. It's cotton. Love it. And this, I think I paid regular price for that stamp, which I don't remember what that price was. Yeah, there's no clearance sticker on that one, but I love it. I figure it's hard for me to find music pages in a thrift store in a book, so I can create my own music paper and coffee dye it and age it around, distress it. So that was my idea for that. This was just cute. $2.49 from $9.99. It says, "You are the extra sprinkles." I thought that was super cute. And I think Tim Holtz was 50% off that day. So I got these tiny little mini pins. Oh, sorry about the glare, guys. Tiny, I don't really think you can see too much detail, but they're really tiny little safety pins. They're just so cute. Super tiny. There you go. Focus. Come on. And then, you know, the bulb pins, but they're calling them loop pins. So I think that was $3.99, 50% off of that. $3.99, 50% off of that. So I could live with that. That came home with me. All right, get rid of that. What next? Joann, I guess. I really didn't need this because I managed to hack tearing rulers with the side of a box. I took a pair of scissors and I scratched up the edge on a piece of box board. And then I tried it as a tearing ruler and it was amazing. I loved the effect I got. But when I was in Joann yesterday, I just thought, you know, my 40% off coupon and I both think that we should bring this home. So yeah, $21.99 for these tearing rulers. I could have bought them on eBay for $14.99, but with my 40% off coupon, I actually did a little better than that. And I've wanted this paper from Joann for ages, but every time I go, it's gone. So now it's mine. Yay! The roses love it. Okay. Oh, this was from Hobby Lobby. Sorry, forgot this one. Look at these kitties. It says, whoops, I'd spend 9 lives with you. Meow or never. I'm not into those kitsy little expressions, but the kitties are cute. My granddaughter's going to love them. And there's the dies for $3.25. So I would have kind of been stupid to walk away with that, without that. All right, so that was the end of Hobby Lobby. Sorry for jumping around, guys. So now we're into Joann. I got 2 yards of muslin because it was really cheap. And got some of the vintage photo and walnut stain distress sprays. Normally, of course I have the stamp pads, but I want to play around with a couple of ideas with this. I love this stamp. And I was stupid and paid $12.99 for it. It was not on sale. But I had 20% off it, so okay. It was still over $10 for that. But I have an idea for paper that I want to make with it. And these, you and I are going to discover them together. This was on clearance, which was still probably too much money. $8.97, I think. But I just loved the patterns. I'm not going to unfold each of them, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have that one. I might unfold that one because it's like, I'm so curious. They're almost like a fat quarter, but I don't think they're as big. Oh, maybe they are. No, they're definitely not a fat quarter. So I like that. Okay. And then there's this one that kind of looks like a blueprint. I think it's cool. It reminds me of sewing pattern paper. It's not, but it looks like that. This numbered one, I don't really care about that one, but, and this one that looks like rulers. Cool. Script, different kinds of script. Love it. This one is, it's all right. This one, all right. But then this one, this is cool. You can get paper like this, but now this is fabric. It just looks like vintage ephemera, all together collaged. So I really think those are cool. So the fact that I like them that much justified $8.97. Okay. This was part of the eBay haul. Sorry, I'm going all over the place. Authentique paper. I really like it. This is the Stitches from the Stitches collection. I know I'm not getting every single thing so clearly, guys, but if there's anything I went through too quickly and you'd really like to see it more closely or see how I plan to use it, I'll do a video. I guess I'll make a project out of something. Oh, this one is double-sided papers. It's just called, the collection is Dame. So some cut aparts, florals, plaids. I can't say that I'm a floral person in general, but certain ones, I don't know why they strike me. But they do, and then somehow they end up coming home with me. Okay. Oh, and at Joann, I got this too because I made 2 Joann trips. This was my first one, so I used a coupon on that, the Fabri-Tac. And then yesterday, when I went the second time, that was for the tearing rulers. Okay, so that's the end of Joann. What can I do next? Oh, Martins. I never mentioned Martins. I don't know if you guys know what that is. So in Maine, the state of Maine, they have a discount salvage place called Martins. They get closeouts, bankruptcies, overstocks. You never know what you're going to find. So if you see it today and you don't buy it, when you go back, it's going to be gone. So in Waterville, Maine, I picked up this pack of paper for $2.99, but the reason I took it is because look at the color. Like, it already has the shading of being coffee dyed. So when I actually coffee dye it, it's going to be even more awesome. So this whole thing was $2.99, and it's 20 pound. tan. Yeah, the color's called tan. So I was happy about that, $2.99. And then I got this package of squares, 5 by 5 squares. There's 21 pieces for $1.99. Whoops, and there's like a variety of the patterns that you get. So for $1.99, like those are going to be cool when I just want to make, you know, like alter a paperclip or something. These things are not really craft related. They're just tiny little sheet protectors for a little binder. And 25 cents for that. Oh, when it has a cheap price on it, it somehow comes home with me. I am bad about that. Okay, so that was Martin's. Now, Walmart. This one I can't show because it's part of that gift, and I would never want her to find out before. So what did I get at Walmart? I bought Mod Podge gloss. Now, what was I thinking of doing in the moment? Because normally I hate gloss. Oh, I want to try to make glassine bags out of parchment and spray with the gloss to make them actually look like glassine. Because I make what looks like glassine out of parchment, but they're not shiny. So this will theoretically make them shiny. And these were 78 cents. And the reason I got them is because my wrist is getting not happy about squeezing the crap out of this thing. So I'm thinking I'll use these and refill them. Maybe we'll see how that goes. Rubber cement, because I have a project in mind. Can't remember what it was, but I wanted it and it was a good price at Walmart. And then if you guys make tags for your junk journals, I don't know if you've had this problem, but I went and bought a random package of reinforcements, got them home, got out my tool, started coloring them brown, and realized they were shiny on the surface so the ink would not stick to them. I tried everything. I even took pages of them and gessoed them and then distressed them. It rubbed right off. So that was a waste. So I actually opened these in Walmart and was touching them to make sure they were okay. And they were like $1.78 a package. And there's how many? 924 in one, and I bought 2. So I'm hooked. I'm hooked up for a long time on that stuff. So that's one of the things I love about going to the States, because I can stock up on all that kind of stuff that's just cost prohibitive to buy here in Canada. You can't buy reinforcements in the dollar store here, not even at school time. Back to school time, no. The girl told me, you'll never find reinforcements in the dollar store. I'm like, why? What? Oh, I got this at Walmart. And why did I do this? I do not need the elastics. I have a million of these. I got them because of these. It's really hard to find them in gold that's not super expensive. So I don't remember what I paid for this. Four or five something. I don't know. But I do like the different sizes of bulldog clams. They're useful. It's not like I'm never going to use them. Did I need it? No. And these were 97 cents. I've got these before, but not at Walmart. Anyway, like, you know, they're just nice for embellishments. Love those. Oh, paper sacks. These were also at Walmart. There's 16 of these little paper sacks. Could I use something else? Yes, but I mean, I think it was $1.70 something. Like, that's cheap. And stickers, I'm not a sticker person. I know Tina is. I love watching her videos because she gets so happy just about her stickers. It's hilarious how happy the stickers make her. And I think she's hauled these, but she gets them from the dollar store. We would never have these in our dollar store. These, I love them. Like the mixing bowls, I love. They just, I know why she gets happy. They're making me happy right now when I'm looking at them. Not as happy as she gets, but yeah, they're pretty fun. So yeah, got that. Oh, I bought the tool to make wax seals on the back of envelopes. And right this minute, I don't even know where it is. Better find that. And I didn't have the wax. And whenever I saw the wax, like at Michael's, I was not happy with the price. So this, love the colors. You know, the combo of colors is agreeable to me too. And oh my God, guys, I'm so blind. Like, okay, I have a million needles to sew with, like to sew my junk journals. You know, I have this one, and I also like to sew in buttons, because if you saw my first video about my little house on the prairie junk journal I made, you know, I said when I see a button in a project and the person didn't sew in the holes, I'm like, oh, why did you just glue that and not sew in the holes? It's one of my pet peeves. But it's getting harder for me to thread because I'm blind as a bat. And then if you use twine, like for example, this twine that I have at this moment, I cannot thread this in any needle I own. I've done the dental floss thing. I've bought craft wire, like right here. Everything's on my desk because I'm constantly experimenting with ways to thread the needle. I've done it with this, and I can't get this twine through buttonholes. I can get this through, but not that thick stuff. So, and mainly too, threading it myself is hard because the eye of the needle isn't big enough, but the eyes on those needles are pretty huge. See that one? Look at that one. Like, if I can't see well enough to thread that, then I'm done. That's just old AF when you can't do that. Okay, so that's Walmart. We did Martin's. Oh my God, you guys, their Dollar Tree. Okay, they have, you know this, because most of the viewers that see this are going to be in the US, so why am I telling you this? You have Family Dollar, you have Dollar General, and you have Dollar Tree. Dollar General is a ripoff, really. Family Dollar is okay, but when you want craft stuff, the only place really that has anything decent is Dollar Tree. So the other places have stuff that's worth buying. Like I get these eyebrow pencils at Dollar General for $1. I love them for my purse. I paid way too much for this book cover stuff. 9 feet by 18 inches, and it was $2.10, supposedly on a clearance table. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, I wanted it, so I got it. Now this is all Dollar Tree. So of course this stuff is super cute in a junk journal, right? The child's writing paper. You know, for $1 for that. I'm so hooked on burlap lately. So black dots, red dots, those came home with me. 2 of the red ones, in fact. So that's that. Baker's Twine 3-pack. So red, robin's egg blue, and then navy and white. I like that. I really only like the red and the navy. And then another one, this is sort of pinky. I hate the green, but I love the purple. So, you know, $1. Then on my constant quest to be organized and to maintain the illusion for myself that little buckets and containers will contribute to that. You know, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm always buying these different ones. Like in my Harbor Freight spinny thing here, I do have these, the tiny ones. I love these. And in them, I do have tiny things. Like these are my granddaughter's little Disney stamps. And in mine, I have these super tiny little stamps, right? So, I mean, something that tiny is useful when you have tiny tools. So that was my rationale for buying more. Okay. Why? I don't know. I kind of think I have a project. So that's why those came home with me. Oh, these craft clamps. Yes, you can use bulldog clamps, and I do. But these were pink. And this is, I believe this is a fat quarter. And that's from Dollar Tree. $1. I just love the gingham. So that's why that came home with me. Some lace trim. You can never have enough different ones. Except for, I have no rationale for why I bought even more of these. Because, you know, I already have jars full of them up there. But it was $1. I wanted to try this because it said Beacon, and Beacon is who makes Fabri-Tac. Let me just check that out. Yes, look at the logo. The Beacon words are the same. So what are the chances that, you know, that this is total crap when this stuff everyone loves? So, I mean, for $1, a multi-purpose adhesive spray, I had to try it. So we'll see how that goes. And this was $1 at Dollar Tree. So I have my huge one, right? This is the one I always use. I'm sick of squeezing. And I bought the 2 tiny ones from Walmart, but I bought this too, so I am hooked up. Okay. It's 5, 4, not 4 crossed out, but 5 for $1. So that sucked me in. A glue and residue eraser. I've seen people using these, and I don't really have a lot of glue accidents, but I can see how this would be very handy. I did not need this binder ruler, but it was pretty. It's flexible, and it was $1, so that came home with me. These, I've never seen these before. Okay, stencil wheel. So like, I'm not going to take it apart right now, but, and you know, I don't think you're supposed to, but when you spin it, I know you can't see it against those stupid butter walls. I didn't choose that, by the way, but let's do this. Nope, that's not good enough. Do I have something dark? Oh, let's just do it this way. So you can see as I spin that there's different, this one is, florals. Yeah, there we go. See that? And then let me get this. More. So I like that. I just think it's really neat. I did not need more stencils. I really did not. More there. So I like that one. And then this one, oh, if it's paisley, it jumps into my cart. That's just a fact. There's that. That one. That. As you go around. Sorry guys, we're just operating on the light from the window, because if I turned the overhead light on, I'm afraid there'd be glare. And it would just look more yellow in here because of these stupid walls. I did not choose this color. Yeah, did I already say that? Okay. All right, so I love those. I just thought that they were super cool. So that's why they came home with me. Yeah. And that, oh, one more thing. So I, as I said, really like eBay. AliExpress, I'm too impatient for AliExpress, so I don't really, I had my first shebang on AliExpress, did the waiting, got my stuff, it was okay, but if there's a way to find other stuff that's justifiably as cheap, I would prefer not to wait 2 months. My husband is addicted to shopping on June, so he bought all these tiny, I bought some of these too. Some of these, I have a bunch of these that I bought on eBay from a seller. These tiny, they're technically table scatters, but I just think you could put them in journals or decorate greeting cards with them. They're wood, right? So he got these on June. I got tons of them myself on eBay, so I'm hooked up for those for quite a while. And I don't know why he bought these ones. They say love in each one. And then he got, these are super cute. They're thimbles and scissors and sewing machines. So there's the thimble with the needle. Is that cute or what? And then, so in a vintage journal, the little sewing machine. That is just super cute. It's got like scroll detail in it and everything. And you pay like dirt for this stuff. Just, you gotta wonder. Okay, and there's the scissors. Super cute. Okay. All right, okay, let me, before I get 20 comments like, yeah, you pay dirt because Chinese people are working for, like dogs. Yes, I realize that. And let's not get into that today, because I could go off on a political tangent on that one, but that's not what we're here for. We're here because we love crafting. So in a totally separate video, I want to do my thrift store haul where I show you the different vintage books I got and a swap shop that I went to. I got books that were so grungy. I had to take gloves out of my car and go in with a bag because I didn't want to touch them. Because the first day I went there and I was touching the books, then I got into my car and I accidentally kind of just went like this. And for the rest of the day, my face was itchy. So I realized, okay, you can't just take this stuff and not think about possible consequences. So anyway, I have this whole tote full of vintage books that I got. And again, I appreciate when people show me their vintage books because it gives me ideas. So you might see mine and it might cause you to say, oh, I'd like to do that with the same thing. So I think haul videos help us, or they help us to help each other. So if you liked anything particularly, and as I said, if you want to see me using it or more about my ideas on how I plan to use it, just give me a comment and I'll see what I can do. But otherwise, guys, I'm off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.